going to show you guys how to deal with fence fighting. A lot of you have been asking me about fence fighting, and I have two main ways to deal with it, okay? My dog, Prince, fights with our neighbor dog, who they have a new Doberman who looks just like Prince. And so we're going to go down. They're going to run around and be crazy, and I'm going to show you what I do. The first method I'm going to show you. The second method is awesome, okay? That's going to be a little more in-depth. It's going to take a little more time. First, I'm going to show you the first one, and then the second method, okay? So, fence fighting is basically your dog running out, running along the fence, barking at the other dogs, and you guys come out and you yell at your dog and you try to recall your dog, and your dog doesn't come to you and it doesn't stop fighting, and they'll often sit there and fight at the fence. And they're so overly stimulated that they cannot control themselves. Here he goes. He's looking for the neighbor dogs over here, but this is the dog he fights with. Boss! So, Boss just came down, there he is. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. All right, this is fence fighting, or fence running, but he's out of his mind. You hear him whine right there? Look at these two. Could be brothers. Maybe they are brothers. Oh my goodness. I don't really mind it, but you guys do. There's Boss. Oh, here comes Tina, the other neighbor. Okay, so here's how we're gonna deal with it. The first way to deal with it, then I'm gonna show you the second way. The first way is I'm gonna say, Prince, come. Prince probably won't come. He's out of his mind right now. And then I'm gonna go get his little butt. I'm not asking. I'm not begging him to come. Now there's two dogs right here. See him through there? Oh, two Dobermans. All right, ready? Prince, come. Come here. Good boy. That was my good boy. That was my good boy. Now, you think he's gonna go back to playing right away when yeah, so we're not doing it. Oh, look at Boss. Look at Boss sticking his head over. So, he's gonna go back right away. I generally don't do the good boy part. I did that for you guys, I don't know, he came on the first time, I wanted to reinforce him. But right when I was a good boy, he was like, oh yeah, I'm a good boy, let me go back and play. So generally for you guys, you wanna be a little more, come here, sit down, no more fence fighting. Okay? All right, now we're gonna let him go again. But do you see how I pulled him away a little bit, calming him down? He's a little less in fence fighting mode. Good, see his ears pin a little bit? Now he's a little bit more like, okay, I'm not out of my mind anymore, I'm listening to Dad. And when I release him, he's gonna go back. But I could get him to not. I could kind of bring him over here and redirect him. But for you guys, you say come. If they don't come, you go get their little butts. He came, right? But you saw in him too. When he came, his ears were kind of pinned and he's like, you know, you're the boss, Dad, but you guys are gonna have to go get him when they're crazy like that. Okay. Okay, he's back to it. Okay. Now, but he's a little less, right? A little less out of his mind. You got to get him out of that crazy state of mind. Okay, here's the other way to deal with it. This is my favorite way. But most of you aren't going to do this, but it's the best way. You take your dog from your house, you text your neighbor, and you let the two dogs play together. Right? There are these things that are on the other side of the fence and they get all worked up, and then the minute they're over there, they're like, oh, we're best friends now. And then that fence fighting will lessen, okay? So I'm gonna text the neighbor, and we're gonna try to get Prince for the first time ever playing with a young, unneutered Doberman that looks just like him. There's gonna be its own problems in that you guys are gonna wanna watch. Two unneutered large Dobermans that seem to be friends, but we gotta be a little careful. And we're gonna get them with each other on that side of the property, or maybe we'll bring Boss over here, and that should lessen some of this nuttiness because now they're now buddies. They don't feel like fighting through that fence. All right, so I'm gonna text my neighbor and we're gonna see if we can get this done. Oh gosh. Okay. They're best friends. Oh my gosh. Prince, come! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on. Be thinking about thumbnails. Like creek, dogs in the creek.
Come on, guys.
He's gonna- Oh my God. He loves it. Look at Prince.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. How are we gonna get back over? I guess the same way.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, so what we'll do, go back.
Okay.
Jeez. Tina's so funny. She probably knows Prince here. She just doesn't care.
I know.
She like left. You just saw them play. Now they're buddies. Now we're gonna go back on my side, go to the fence. Let's see if the fence fighting has lessened. They're not new. They've been with each other. They've played with each other. Now they're gonna get back on the other side of the fence and hopefully go, yeah, I know you. This just isn't as stimulating as it once was. That's the thinking. It's actually a really effective method that nobody really thinks about. Okay. Here we go. Okay, they're back with each other. Let's see if they are interested in each other. Interested in running. They just ran with each other. And now they're like, what's up? Yeah, you're my buddy. I was just with you. This just isn't as stimulating as it once was. Fence fighting. Dogs running. You call them, you recall them. They don't come to you, which they're probably not. You go get them, sit them down. That's one way to deal with it. The other way is to get them with the dog, let them play, then it's not as novel. Okay, that's the video. Oh, we filled it in. Dang. Gosh darn it. wonder if I can pick Prince up and like put him over this fence. Come on, Prince. You wanna go see your friend? Come on, come on. Prince, come on, come on.